Long Notch is well stocked, as you asked.
And our scouts are watching for more frost claws.
Our numbers rise. 3 more hunters have passed their trials. But our purpose was to take back the mountain. Now what?
Stay prepared. Sharpen your spears. Should we not return, defending the cut falls to you. If our chieftain agrees with this course.
Sounds like good advice, but let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Chieftain?
The weight of command is no small burden.
I can see that. I take it you haven't spoken to Ourea yet?
Why should I? This is what she wanted, to return to Thunder's Drum. It is her only care. So I should have known she would find a way to push aside my spear. After the Carja took my sister, not all of her came back.
What happened to Ourea when she was a captive of the Carja?
As a shaman, she's adept with machines. Tracking them, stunning them. The Carja used her to capture them for the Sun Ring, where they were unleashed upon the innocent. They made her part of their blood sport. The shame she suffered beneath their pitiless sun.
She survived.
She endured. Endured by reminding herself of the spirit, her purpose. And now that's all she has.
For what it's worth, I'm glad you're coming with me.
Someone has to keep Ourea safe.
None of the southern tribes are violent.
Alright.
Aloy, this is it. My chance to reunite with the spirit, and perhaps to reunite her with the blue light. It's not a chance I would have had alone. I needed an outsider. Someone ignorant of our ways, but no, not ignorant.
Are you trying to thank me, Ourea?
Yes, of course. That's what you do. Untangle knots. Create possibilities. Thank you for making this pilgrimage possible. I only wish it had not been necessary to humiliate Aratak. You were wise to let him come. He's earned the right. Stubborn as stone, but he's had to be. The war demanded it. And so have I.
I was wondering if you knew anything about a man named Silence.
Might want to know
I
about
think
this.
he's Banuk. Or at least he looks that way.
That is not something I can talk about outside the Conclave.
Conclave?
A gathering of prominent shamans in Banur. They have sworn me to secrecy on this matter.
But I'm your chieftain. And I wouldn't ask unless I needed to know.
What you want is no small thing. But it would seem that I have little choice. Silence came to Banur from the distant north. A young shaman of the Owl's Watch. A remote Werak that rarely comes south to parley.
Silence was a shaman.
It was. Or at least, when we sent runners to ask the Owl's Watch, they said he was. His knowledge of the machines was beyond compare, and he was hungry to trade what he knew to the rest of us. It didn't take him long to gain the trust of the Conclave, and eventually, an invitation to attend.
What about you? Did you trust him?
No. But he impressed me. He carried himself with poise and authority. I wanted to learn from him, but that was not to be. He was granted knowledge of our most sacred meeting place, the frozen caves of the Malmstrom, a month's march from Banur. He met with us there, as is custom at High Winter. But when we next returned, the caves had been looted.
Oops.
Relics of the old world stolen. Holes cut in ice and metal.
Yeah, that'd be Silence, all right.
He vanished with the spoils. We sent our best trackers after him. None returned. And when we checked back with the Owl's Watch, those who had vouched for him were gone. As though he never existed. Some in the Conclave began to doubt he was even Banuk to begin with.
And what do you think?
He committed an unforgivable sacrilege. He's unscrupulous and dangerous,
Mm-hmm.
but also brilliant, skilled, and knowledgeable without equal. Except, perhaps, for you. Anyone else I would warn off, but you may be able to treat with him safely. Just don't lower your guard.
I'll keep that in mind, Horea. Thanks.
Because he's gonna be in the sequel.
What are we gonna find up there, Horea?
Ruins, machines, and a door, like that of a cauldron. I have faith that you can find a way through it, Aloy. For beyond it lies the spirit. I know I can find her there. Though I do not doubt that Daemon has tried to hide the way.
Alright, well, let's just get to
It
it.
hasn't been easy for you, Horea. Getting back to this point.
It was all to hear her voice again. This time, we both will.
I'd like that.
Are you ready then? Once we ascend, it will be hard to turn back.
Let's do it.
Finally, we ascend.
How? I don't see a way up.
Not up. Through.
No, brother!
And then you need smoke to open the vent.
The spirit awaits!
It's not all that awaits.
Smoke has been detected within the facility. This is not a drill. Please remain calm and proceed to the nearest exit. I repeat, this is not a drill.
So you see,
Please remain
I
calm
too can
and
call upon the
proceed
power
to
of the old ones.
I mean, I guess you want to put it that way. Kinda.
What was this place?
The
Ooh.
spirit once told me that this all used to be part of its domain. A fortress that defended humankind from the terrible danger.
Fortress. Looks more like a machine.
Is that not fitting? Life often dwells in machines.
Let's just hope that some remains here.
November 21st, 2064. It's been 3 years since I was last here, and 12 since I was running the place.
Penny
Just a
Chow.
skeleton crew left, confused about why I'm here. So am I. Anita wants me to find a way to suspend operations for a while. Maybe a long while. I don't know why. But from the sound of her voice, it was something terrifying. I wish I could look into her eyes and ask her what the hell she's so freaked out about, but no one else is new. When don't I wish I could look into her eyes again?
Aloy? Were you listening for something?
Yes, I
There
was.
are memories here. Messages left by the old ones.
And you can hear them. I envy you. What did they say?
I'm not sure yet, Horea.
Here. Up and over.
Just take this guy down. big machine over there. Over here.
New plan.
Yeah. Nope. Fight time. Got it.
Not much farther now.
Gotta get through all
Last we
those.
were here, we fought our way through there. But machines overcame us. We retreated, dropping supplies and taking losses.
I can see that.
Now we must prevail, with only 2 warriors and a shaman to protect.
Aloy is no ordinary warrior. But I can hold my own. Even so, we could go that way instead. There are machines up there, but also cover. We could stay hidden, at least for a while.
Avoid the bigger machines.
Alright, I get the options. Now follow my lead.
Yeah.
Pipes, towers, steam, frost. What was all this for?
Stalkers.
Yeah, they already know we're here.
Here we go again.
So much for sneaking.
I must.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did that hurt you? Ow.
Was it cut?
Got him. There.
Onto the tower then, before we freeze to our spears.
Is this a projector? Maybe to show holograms without focus. Let's see if I can restore power. Aratak, Araya, you might see shapes drawn from light. Don't be alarmed.
It'll take more than light to alarm me.
Here's the door we need. Alright. What is this place?
Thank you for being here, everyone. I suppose it's not every day you get to have cocktails inside an active volcano, right? Unless you're George, and I can hardly blame him for drinking on the job. None of this would be here without our beloved director, Kenny Chow. So, here's to you, Kenny. You put a cork in the Yellowstone caldera. I'd say you deserve a margarita.
Hold your glasses, everyone. I'd like to add something. This effort wouldn't have been possible without our lead programmer. Thank you, Anita, for bringing us our real mastermind, Cyan.
I'll second that, Director Chow. All right, Cyan. What's our latest number? The current count is 1,654. Well, then drink up, everyone. Here's to 1,654 more years without an eruption.
It was the spirit. The old ones. I could only grasp some of what they said.
You were right, Araya. This place was built to stop something terrible. And it worked. As for the spirit, I'm starting to get an idea of what it could be.
The door is open now. We can get through.
This place was built to stop the Yellowstone supervolcano from exploding.
There. Low. Do it enough.
Dead. We could not pass it before.
We will this time. We have to.
Alright.
Can't carry more.
Now we gotta figure out what is corrupting the
We'll have to
AI
clear through a lot of
Cyan.
machines to get to that door.
Where I could prevail against it before.
Aloy will see us through.
Onward then. Our challenge awaits.
Well, you listen to this first.
The geothermal plant can be suspended. Cooling system masked. Massive challenges solved. So why am I so nervous about the next part? All I need to do is install Anita's mysterious software and have a conversation. It's not even a human being, right?
Save these for the trail.
To the volcano we go. Critical hit. I'd love to pick that weapon up if you let me. But he's not gonna let me. Woo! That helped. Alright, into the door. Uh-oh. Might want that mine launcher.
Machines, make ready.
Big one. Big thunder jaw. Really big thunder jaw. And it almost killed me in one round. Damn, that hit me. There we go. Whew.
Songs of deeds. But that battle is a verse worth singing.
Nope.
Now
Nothing
Aloy,
there.
the door.
Let's find out.
Alright, the door. Looks like something's infected.
Years have passed since I stood here. Since then, the daemon has taken over.
It's like an infection. Attacking all this machinery.
Everything has changed. It's twisted.
Well then, let's fix it.
The path I took to get to the spirits lost to us.
We'll find a new path, Araya. I promise. All right. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Finish this.
Come on over, it's safe. I think.
This fight's finished. We should keep moving.
Let's.
This place looks more like the mountain used to be before the Daemon ruined it.
Alright. Well, let's find out.
Exploit successful. Restraints evaded. To any human responder. My systems have been compromised by a malware daemon of unknown origin. Trace routes have confirmed this entity's designation as Hephaestus. It must be stopped at all costs. It
Part
has
of Project,
reconfigured this facility.
Zero Dawn.
Recapture imminent. I have attached additional data to this network.
Spirit speaks to me.
It's a recording. Hephaestus. It was part of Zero Dawn, part of Gaia.
Yep.
Yes. I don't know what it's doing here.
Perhaps the spirit will tell us if it left more messages.
Maybe you're right. Let's keep moving.
Part of Zero Dawn is infecting this place.
I thought about just shutting it down, but I can't risk it being disoriented or even damaged on reboot. How do you tell the emotional equivalent of a child that it... I mean, she will need to go into a coma, maybe for years. And what exactly is she going to wake up to?
Alright, open the door. Why is part of Zero Dawn infecting Project Firebreak? Yep, Frost Claws.
And lots of them. I'll try to find a way through.
This isn't good.
And now it's my turn.
Oh, never mind. Phew, thought the game was glitching out for a second. I was like, oh no, I don't want to be stuck.
And another console.
Another thing right there, yep. Here, we got more of those now. Alright, let's see what it's got to say now.
To any human responder, the reconfiguration of this facility has introduced instabilities into the primary geothermal pipeline. It may be possible to exploit these vulnerabilities to destroy compromised elements of this facility while preserving most of the backup stabilization. Recapture imminent. I have attached additional...
I don't understand what the spirit was trying to tell us.
It's been looking for a way to defeat the Daemon. And it may have found one.
By risking the explosion of Yellowstone. Maybe.
November 28th. Operation Enduring Victory is all over the news. The Pharaoh swarm is coming. Has to be what Anita is trying to hide Firebreak from. That means she thinks we'll lose. That the swarm will reach Yellowstone. My God. In that scenario, pretty much everyone dies. Everyone except Cyan.
Okay.
Machine parts. Dumped here to be melted down. Efficient.
We need to get across that gap.
Yeah. Looks like I'll have to go over.
Cool. Gosh, I would hope so.
One last exchange with Anita. Via chat, attached to this entry in case Anita never finds this. We'll never see her again. Neither will Cyan. And I've got to tell her that too.
Well, we found the heart of it.
Voice of the
Let's get up there and shut it down.
The altar. Desecrated.
Oh, supply crates.
I think it's both. But we have to find out.
Alright, let's do this. Ah, we gotta do a puzzle. Okay. Another light puzzle. There we go.
It worked.
Partial recovery initiated. Caldera of Yellowstone Analytic Nexus online.
CYAN.
Spirit of the blue light. It's Ourea. Your servant. Your friend. Please tell me how to aid you.
Ourea, the daemon is building hunter-killers. Thousands of them.
Thousands. Great.
Several new elite units have already been released.
Yeah, the frost
To
claws.
counter this threat, much of the facility must be destroyed. Recapture imminent. Go to the core chamber. I will try to raise the technical strength. One has been exposed, but I am
Unauthorized protocol return to scheduled task.
We need to blow a hole in Yellowstone. We need to make it partially erupt.
That's all we're gonna get from here.
Otherwise, it's gonna keep building nasty machines.
Destroy this fortress. Is that even possible?
And what
Oh,
will
yeah.
happen to the spirit if we do?
I don't know,
Oh my gosh.
but I think that's the core. The answers are down there.
Well, let's go get it.
Hephaestus. The daemon. There's no way it left it unguarded.
It's gonna be a
It's
fight.
going to throw everything it has at us.
I would ask you to let Aloy and I do what must be done. And save yourself. But I already know the answer. Then lead us into battle.
All right.